Hi, this is Dr. ROLLE. I'm delivering one of the greatest juice of life. This is called the Healing Tonic. This tonic contains all the vitamins and minerals that you can use to heal yourself from any problem that you may have. Yeah, I'd like to give you a little history on my findings and myself. As a little boy, around 5 years old, I remember following my mother and grandmother into the forest, picking up leaves, barks, and roots. We would actually sometimes travel for a mile or two just picking these leaves and barks. We take them home and we'll dry them, and some of those we'll just put in wine and make into tonics. These tonics was used for healing persons from every sort of disease that you can imagine. At that time, it takes sometimes 30 days and able to see a medical doctor. So natural medicine was the only medicine that people were using. We're living in a serious time, but when you look at scripture, it will help you to understand where you are today. In the scripture, in Genesis, it is written that God said to man when he created man, he says, I give you dominion. Some scriptures say dominion. Some scriptures say, I made you master over all things. Now, being a master over things, first you have to take mastering over yourself. Now, if you may have diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, all of these call for your mastering. You must take dominion, the mastering over yourself. If you do not take a mastering over yourself, then you actually are giving yourself over to whoever decide to do whatever to you. Now, these are the things that most people are doing presently. They're eating foods that actually is full of toxins and poisons. Well, we know that in farming they use pesticides. Those pesticides kills off all the bugs, but it stays in the vegetables, grains, and all the other foods, and even food that being processed from that food. So now, the liver will store these poisons, and eventually it's going to build up to the point where you will now start to feel sick. The first part of the body is going to go down on you is your liver. You'll notice that you're getting fatter. You don't get fat until your liver first is overly fat. When your liver is overly fat, then you start to develop this large stomach. That is the first form of sickness. Now, you get your diabetes coming out of that as well, because now the body can't regulate blood sugar. And now these are the foods you're eating. You're having your pancakes, you're having your oats, you're having your corn, you're having your breads, your cakes, you're drinking your beers, and you're having your wines and your rum. Now, that varies. Some people might say, well, I don't eat as much to do me any harm. But if you notice that your stomach is getting bigger and bigger, that means that your liver is too fat already. Now, from that, diabetes. Now, they said that diabetes is blood sugar is one of the major things that cancer loves. So, if you cannot regulate your blood sugar, then what's going to happen to you? There's a 99% chance you're going to get cancer. 99% chance you can get cancer, because now you can't regulate your blood sugar. So, and the cancer is waiting for the acidity of your system with all this excess blood sugar to feed it. So you're going to get cancer. Now, what's going to happen to you when you do get cancer? The chances are you're going to run to a medical doctor. Radiation and chemo is waiting on you. Radiation will kill you. Radiation could be one of the causes that can actually cause you to get cancer, even if you have not gone to be radiated. Now, another thing they are radiating the foods. In 1950, they discovered that they can radiate the food, and it could be a natural preservative. Of course, you notice that we got the microwave, so you can microwave your food as well. Now, in radiating the food, it kills off the fungi and the bacteria. So you don't have to worry about salmonella. Now, but these foods can go in storage for a very long time. You could store meat probably up to 2 years. Apple for sure they're storing for 2 years. And when you open the apple and smell it, you can smell the mold. These apples have been in storage for quite some time. Sometimes they can store it for months, like 6 months, 7 months, or even a year. And you go in the store and they look nice and fresh. They hardly have any waste now because these apples, or fruits, or meats, or grain, even flour now, does not get evil anymore. Why? Because they're loaded with chlorine, bleach, and then radiation. So therefore, when you eat these things now, the liver, your liver is the main organ that's now having the effects. And once the liver is damaged, because the liver have the greater part of the responsibility of healing the body, taking care of the body, moving toxins, moving poisons, cleaning the blood. Everything now is running through the liver and then down to down to the kidneys. But here it is, the liver is damaged. And once you damage your liver, now you are in serious trouble. So, what is you to do? Should I be telling you what to do? Do you know exactly what to do? You know that this GMO food is killing you, but you constantly are still eating it. Why are you eating it? You figure that you're going to wait until you get sick and then you're going to get healed? No, you're not going to get healed because you got sick. Actually, by the time you recognize that you are sick, the chances are it is too late. Because what happens that now it's all through the whole entire body and your body is breaking down. GMO food, they went in there and they messed with the DNA of the food. They tell the seeds to die so it can grow, bear once, and then die. Food commands your body. Food tells your body what to do. So here it is, the food is telling you to die. And eventually, you will have to die. So that means that if your lifespan is supposed to be, let's say if you're going with the oldest part of the scripture, which says, 3 score and 10. If you're going with that, you actually will die at least for 35, 45. If you make it to 55, that's extremely long because the food is telling you to die. Every plate of food you put on your table is telling you to die. So what are you to do? You must get away from all of the GMO food and get rid of the organic foods. Basically, it's very expensive, so you likely need to grow your own food. Now, me, myself, with all the herbal remedies I deal with, I will actually formulate from not this particular leaf, but leaves. I extract the minerals and vitamins from these leaves. If you know for a fact in the wild these trees grow with their root deep into the ground, which actually sucks up all the minerals and vitamins from the ground, and they feed themselves. So they have the highest dose of vitamins and minerals that allow your body to heal itself and to maximize your immune system that you may not get sick at any time. If you have cancer, the quickest reversal is having a herbal remedy that actually do work for that reason. I have a juice of life, a green juice that extract. You drink that and immediately it starts working of reversing the cancer.